Hello everyone, this is Moses from ZAATAR Gardens, doing a random update on a few things. One is on the cherimoya I had here. I had 2 years ago I had an El Bumpo cherimoya that didn't even make it past 36 degrees. I was told the chaffee would do better, and that went really well except for our late frost that we had here in California. I'm in Central California, Zone 9B. Pretty much all of California got frost, and I can't even remember, but it was late. I think it was middle of March. Regardless, everything was blooming. Well, not everything, but many things were blooming. New vegetative growth, and 27 degrees comes in and burns everything. So that chaffee cherimoya scion died all the way back. I replanted in that same spot. I put in a sweet 16 apple, which I've been told can't really grow here. So there's something like a cherimoya. They've told me I really can't grow here that easily. So I put an apple, a sweet 16 variety, which I heard is the most complex tasting apple in the world. We'll see about that. They say it tastes like anise, bourbon, cherry Twizzler, and vanilla in one. So that's kind of like a cherimoya. Cherimoya tastes like a pineapple, strawberry, mango all in one, cotton candy. But I kept the, hi Lulu, I kept the, as you know, the raised bed's gone, and you saw in the beginning of this video, we pruned back these trees, so there's the mound of it. Slowly and slowly, I'm going to let it degrade down, and this will be hopefully my new mulch that I'll use throughout my garden. If not, I'll slowly put in the green bin, dispose of it. But I put the cherimoya rootstock in a in the black pot, as you can see right here. You see how I paint my pots, if they're black, I paint them white so they reflect a little bit more heat. You can see the rootstock lived of the cherimoya. Here, the scion was right here. It went up here, all chaffee, which tastes like a lemon meringue pie. I've had it before. Sweet lemonade. A little bit of strawberry, not too much in that chaffee. And here is the rootstock of that cherimoya. I don't know what type of rootstock it was. It looks like a cherimoya leaf, but not really. We'll see what it is. I don't know what it is. But if the roots, my thinking is, if the rootstock survived, it must be a stronger variety or whatever it is. If it isn't, I'll let it grow up. Try to protect it. I'm going to protect it the best I can. I don't know where I'm going to plant this yet. It's not going to stay here. I'm going to protect this the best I can, and I'm going to find someone locally that has a cherimoya, which I know a couple, but I don't like the varieties they have. They don't taste that good, but they do produce. I'm going to get it and I'm going to graft onto this, like tip graft like I do on my apples. Not like the whole. I'm not going to cut the whole thing down and make a whole thing in El Bumpo again. I'm just going to do 5 grafts of El Bumpo, chaffee, pierce, night, whatever I can find. But yeah, really nice though. Okay, what is the other updates? One moment, let me think. There's something else. You remember what I was supposed to talk about, Lulu? So Lulu reminded me about the potatoes. She ran over here. So this is the Yukon Gold potatoes I planted. And wood chips, I just put grass clippings down, put potatoes on top of the grass, and put about a foot of decomposed wood chips that I've been composting in my backyard on top of it, and it grew. So this is my first time doing potatoes. I was told in May, June, I'm gonna have they're gonna die back, which they have been. I thought I wasn't watering or something, but it's not that. They're dying back because they're almost ready. So I have dug a little bit, and I saw pretty big potatoes, almost the size of my fist. So we're gonna see how much production came out of here. If it wasn't a lot, I'm not gonna do it again. We'll see. Then I have some of my jujubes leaf variety growing, as you can see right here. Kind of an odd shape, to be honest. I don't remember it looking like that before. But I guess that's how they look. You see them everywhere. It's gonna be I'm gonna have to thin. I've never thinned jujube before. I'm gonna have to thin this year. Another update. Usually it happens in July, but it's May, the end of May, which we're having beautiful weather, by the way. It's 75 degrees right now, high of 79. I had some what, son? Sorry for the mess. This is from the tree trimming stuff. What, son? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I cleaned your shoes. I have moringas here, 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 and there. They die back every winter, and they come back in July. And I noticed that they already came back. All right, son. Oh, they come back in the end of May. Usually it goes to July. There's the moringa coming back up from dying back from the winter, and there's some more in here. It's probably hard to see. You see it right there. See him? I'm not doing the tree anymore. Okay, yeah, I'll tie the tree for you. Blueberries are doing really well. Really well, actually. A lot of blackberries this year too. Tomatoes are doing really well as well. These aren't in the sun that much. Hold on, son. These aren't in the sun that much, and they're doing extremely, extremely well. And look at that. And this Flavor Delight Aprium had a lot of its flowers die back from the late freeze. But I'm glad it did, because it really can't handle that much fruit right now. So if I didn't get dieback of the blossoms, I would have had to thin a lot, and I didn't have to thin this year. Looks beautiful. Here's my bountiful blueberry bush. It's doing pretty well as well. I'm just glad it's still here after that hard freeze that killed a lot of my blossoms. Here's another sunshine blue. There's more blueberries than this, but blueberry bushes, but take a look at all that. Isn't that amazing? In complete shade. Asparagus that keeps on growing. As many of you know from my previous videos, that I have this asparagus patch that I fertilize with seaweed from the ocean, not powder or dried, directly from the ocean. I planted it January of last year, 10 crowns. This crown's the weakest. Right here you can see the empty space. 10 crowns worth, and it produced on its first year more than pencil thick spears all the way up to Halloween of asparagus. So it just doesn't stop, as you can see. It's still coming up. There's another one coming in, and we're almost into June, and it happened last year as well. It just kept on coming. You can see another one right here. Now what I do, instead of cutting it back, because you don't see a lot of stumps, which is to me ugly with asparagus, and it's dangerous, to be honest, because they're really sharp. When asparagus stalks dry up, they get sharp and hard. I grab asparagus spear, I grab the spear itself, and I pull it out of the crown all the way 2-3 inches deep from the soil. The aronia berry is still trying to come in very slow, and oh, I just noticed it's starting to flower, but see how there's barely any leaves, yet it wants to flower? So that's about a little over a year in the ground. This is beautiful borage, the first time I ever planted it, or borage. Look at all the flowers. They're pretty. Echinacea over there. More blueberries. These ones took the hardest hit. There's a Misty here. We already ate the blueberries off that. And 2 sunshine blues. Here's my hyssop. Here's my only and last hyssop. Anise hyssop. That's Hyssopus officinalis, the official hyssop, and this is Anise hyssop. I'm not too sure on the Latin name of this, or the scientific name. So we get a close up here. Oh man. Pretty cool. Okay, so Saturn donut peaches are doing really well. There's at least 100 on this tree. At least 100. And I pruned as much as I could. Excuse me, not pruned, but thinned out. You can just see them everywhere. Avocado's doing really well. Sapote, white sapotes are doing really well. There's one here and another one over there. Blackberries doing extremely well. The dwarf grape is doing extremely well too. You see the small leaves, just a small little dwarf grape. That's going to be a whole cluster of grapes, and that's it. Only the size of my finger. That's the whole cluster. That's as big as it will get. There should be more here. There we go. This year the Granny Smith apple did a lot better than the Fuji. I have a Pink Lady, Granny Smith, Fuji, a 4-in-1 that has a Honeycrisp, Gala, Yellow Transparent, and a Fuji, and I have a Sweet 16. But this Granny Smith is taking over. That's just doing a great job. It's about maybe, I think, 10 apples so far, and still flowering. Isn't that pretty? Let's get a close-up. Still flowering. The flowers smell amazing. There's another new apple forming here. There's some more over there. There's the Honeycrisp I grafted. See, light color of a Granny Smith, dark color of the Honeycrisp, grafted with the black electrical tape. And that's a Fuji grafted. And that's a Gala grafted right there. But the Fuji is just having problems. I mean, I had to already prune it again because I had dieback. You can see how sparse it is. I don't know. I do the same things to both, and the Granny Smith is doing a lot better. It is starting to come back. Here's a Yellow Transparent grafted, as you can see. But it's still trying to push back some. I put a whole bunch of seaweed, bone meal, and blood meal, and fish emulsion underneath all this about a month ago. And I did it again for the asparagus, and about 2 weeks after I did that, all this growth came out from the asparagus after not doing much. My great aunt's pomegranate's doing really well, as you can see. Really pretty. Almost every tip is like this. There's another one over there. Figs are looking really good too. This is Cadota. So you can see it's pretty much everywhere. Funny thing about my sugar fig, it's a dwarf variety. I never noticed till this year, because this is the year I finally put it in the ground. It used to be in the dwarf grape pot, that terracotta pot. That's what this fig was in. And until I put it in the ground, I never noticed. The leaves came out before the figs did. Every time I grew figs, the figs would come out. It would be branches and it'd have figs, then the leaves would start to grow. This is opposite. Delicious fig, purple variety, tastes like just like honey. Amazing. Sorry for my son in the background. Wasabi's doing a lot better. I took care of the caterpillars.
No caterpillars!
Thank you, son. And the aphids that were attacking this, and It's doing fine. You can see what they did before.
But why is he a caterpillar?
There's no more caterpillars. Say hi.
Hey.
Look in the camera. What is that? What is this?
We're closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely you're not a cameraman. And I'm barely one as it is. Okay.
I want to see the hall. Where's my magnet glass?
Your magnifying glass, go look for it. My longevity spinach got smashed by us trimming the tree, but it'll come back. Okinawa spinach looking really good. I bought my son a harmonica. Don't ask me why I did that. Okay, son.
It's like you bought.
The raspberries are ready.
Where?
Hey.
Down there?
Yeah. How long have you been waiting?
6.
6? Yeah, months, pretty much.
I'll try that one.
Okay, let's see. Wait, be careful, let's see. Yeah, that's not ready then, here. Oh, perfect. And this is important, everyone, right here. Just like that. The kids need to know what food is, where it comes from. Is it good? There's many children in his class, or his daycare, that don't even know how to plant a seed.
Are there seeds in here?
Yeah, there's seeds.
Where?
It's in every little bit. Every little tiny thing has a seed.
Wait, it's inside? The seeds are inside?
Yeah, seeds are inside. Is it good? Is it good, Shant? Okay, say bye.
And my finger don't fit me.
Say bye and say happy gardening.
Happy gardening and bye.
Say bye, Lulu.
Bye.
What are you, a cow?
Yeah.
All right, bye everyone. Happy gardening.